Hey y'all, welcome to my channel, Mama Fox Studios. This is Missy and we are continuing to build our Summer by the Sea, which is a Mayberry Street kit. So we still have all of our stuff. I just didn't, let me show you. See, we have all of our bits and bobs that we've created. Last time we did our little hammock on the fake trees that I don't like, but I didn't have the paper to create other ones, so we're going with that. And then we started papering our wood, our large pieces. So we have, this is one of our walls. I don't know, it could be a floor wall, I don't know what it is for sure. We did our little square piece here that even though I cut carefully, it didn't quite match up. Hopefully that sits in a corner, I don't know, we'll see. And then we are working on our pool. So we got these cut out and glued on. And then we got this cut out, and I realized I needed another piece. So let's jump in, get right back to it, do what we're doing. So I need to cut out C52, which is not on that page. C52 is, oh, our transparent sheet, which is, where did I put that? I try to be so organized. I gotta tell you guys, I got a bigger workspace and I'm so unorganized. You know, more space holds more things, and I have found myself severely having issues with this, but we'll get there. Okay, so this is our transparent sheet. You can see from the reflection on there. And we need to cut out with according to template A10-24-4. 24-4. So, yep, on the paper ones. So I'm going to just, you know, we're just going to clean this up a little bit. Okay, these two go back with the rest of our templates. Then I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Now, again, like I say, if you don't want to watch me cut it out, I totally understand. You know, if you want to fast forward until I'm assembling more, I get it, but I know some of you build along with me. So I like to show everything that I do, to show you the real time it takes to work this kit. Now, if you are cutting this out, you can actually just do this right on the transparent paper. But for me, it is a bit easier if I have it already cut to size. So that's why I cut it out. I know I cut twice, but yeah, it's just easier. Ooh, oh. Either. Why are my eyes fuzzy? I don't know. So, you know how I've been saying the last few videos, I need to create a new song, cutting along life's dotted lines. Well, I actually went to do that yesterday afternoon, and I realized I had already done it in March which is if I go back and look at the video, it's probably the first time I said something about it. It wasn't quite right. Okay, and then we're just gonna, it won't fit there, so I'm trying to just get it to where we can have the least waste. But obviously this is big enough, we're gonna have to do something else with it. And that leads me to, did it before on something else and I cut the wrong way. And then I didn't have enough. So let me see if we use C52. Did we use, where else do we use it? C52. Ba, 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 ba. Then we're gonna put that together. Does it go on the banister? I thought maybe I saw that before. Oh yes, okay. So we're gonna cut, like, sorry, my nail, I have paint underneath my nails. They're not dirty. I got a new paint by number and I had some issues getting the little pots open. So I had paint everywhere. Okay, according to template 1035-1 and 1035-2. And is that it? Maybe? And then we're placing things. So I think that should, C52, sorry guys, I know, but I just don't want to cut the wrong direction. So it's going to be these two long ones. So I need the full length. Okay, so I can put this here. Okay, see, I'm glad I did that because I was going to cut it this way. So I need to cut it this way on the spot on the side that I've already cut from. So that way I have the full length of this. I'm just trying to decide how I'm gonna cut it. It's hard to see with it like on my desk, so I think I'm gonna try the scissors. So anyways, what I was saying, cutting along lines, dotted lines. I'm cutting a little bit short, aren't I? Dang it. I had actually written it in March, but it wasn't great, let's just say that. So yesterday I reworked it and I really like it. So I went ahead and I used DistroKid to publish. So I went ahead and published. And yeah, of course it's not all rainbows and ponies, right? Because I'm a little dark. Okay, I'm a lot dark. And I've got to have a little bit of negativity even in a kind of positive song. Just a few little spots. When I played it for my mom, she laughed. She goes, yep, that's about right. So, if you would like, it's under on my channel under releases. It's also under the playlist of my music. So, see if you want to give that a listen. If not, I get it. But just thought I'd pass it along because I know I joke about needing to write that song, but just wanted to let you know I did write it. Okay, so now we're going to put this on top. Let's see. Attach these trees. This hammock is in my way. I gotta move. Let's see. Attach 10/24/01. Oh, that was this that we already put on the paper. 42. 42-2. That's oh, that's 43-3. What am I doing here? Oh, that was the little square. Okay. Cut out C52 according to template. I did that. Front view and back view. So, okay, this is where my dilemma is. They just don't say on the pictures, and it looks, obviously I know this one, the water one, goes in underneath, right? But my question is, does the clear one go on top? Or underneath? It's so hard to tell. Dang it, it's so hard to tell. I'm kind of thinking, so, okay, I guess the answer would be, do we place anything on the pole? We do a little ladder. Oh, so maybe it is under. Because it looks like we put the legs of the ladder down into it. We're just trying to get like a final picture. Oh, it's on the second floor. That's why I couldn't find it. Okay, so I think we put it on top. No, I mean on bottom. Sorry. So I think we put these together, and on the blue one, on the paper one, the water, we do have a line to show us where it lines up. So yeah, I think we're supposed to do that. Ugh. So I guess I'm gonna put this one on first. So, don't know what's gonna work best. In the kit they gave me white glue and alcohol clear glue. Maybe the alcohol glue. This is a guess, guys. I have not used it on this clear yet. What else did I make that was clear? Because we had a cut piece. What was it? Oh. Coffee table, boat tabletop. I cannot remember what I did. That was a while ago. So this glue is stringy, so I'm kind of just putting the nozzle right down on the wood. I'm just doing a thin line. And I want to make sure I'm lined up on the top. There we go. Oh, no, that's right. I thought I did it wrong for a second. Then this is going to go underneath, but now I can see where it's going to match up on those lines, because you don't really want that black line to show. Okay. So if it is to see how much overlap. So I'm going to pretty much do the exact same thing that I just did to put the transparent down. I'm going to just put the paper down this time. I'm going to turn it over. Just want to make sure I don't have any dust or pieces of paper. Okay, that's on the top. Okay, so now I'm just going to line up that black line. And press down. And yep, we're pretty golden here. That's a great fit. Okay. All right, so we have that. Good. So that is our second big piece done. Now we need to do some walls, and yes, this is going to be cutting out some more things, so I know, fast forward or cut with me, I get it. A10-25. Whoop. Zip down these in that way, because I think we're gonna cut all of these out. I lose my line if I go in the wrong angle. Yeah, if you're cutting this out, just use whatever method you feel comfortable with, whether it be scissors, a blade with a ruler, a blade freehand. Although I do know the consequences. If I mess up, I've faced them many times. Still works better for me, so whatever works best for you. And I like how this is one of our walls, and it has the spots where our stairs are going to go, where our pictures are going to go. I like when they do that. That way I'm not having to second guess myself, which I love to do. So I don't second guess myself on my placement. I know I'm right on. Stay straight. Oh, I have one more. Sometimes I forget where I started at. Especially when I'm doing a lot of boxes, I totally can forget which ones I've cut and which ones I haven't. I haven't done any boxes in this yet. I don't know if we have any. All right, so that is going to go on. Yeah, on. So this is for If you have the music box, I believe, which I don't, even if I did, I wouldn't use it. I don't know for sure. But these are like our lamp line holes, so that little jog is going to be on the top left. I'll just match that up. Yep. All right, I am going to use the white glue on this. I did it on the other one and it worked really well. Now I do prefer, my preference is to go around the lamp holes that way, because you're going to eventually cut that paper out, and that way there's glue to already in place to hold it down. And then I know I overglue, but you know, you may not want to put this much on. That's fine. And if you don't like to see the ridges underneath, you may want to use a paper glue, which I know I've watched some builders that use Beacon 3-in-1. It is stringy. I have not used it, so I don't know how it goes. Then I got this little scraper just from Dollar Tree, and excuse me. I just like to push along the edges. It'll push any of that extra glue out. Just make sure you wipe any glue off of the scraper before you put it back on the paper, or else you'll smack dab smear glue all over your paper, which isn't that big of a deal because it dries clear, but still. This will also help get any air bubbles out. It pushes any extra glue out to the edges, which again helps get those edges with glue to seal it up. I think we're good there. All right, so now we need A10-26, which is the clock and the two pictures. So we're going to cut these out. I do like the fact that they're going to have us put on the wall fixtures before we attach, oh, excuse me, before we attach other walls to this, or this wall onto the base, because sometimes it can kind of be difficult. These wouldn't be that bad because they're just paper, but I've had them where you like use heavy charms or something and you're already vertical, and it's like, great. Super glue in that case, that's what I use. Although this alcohol glue might work just as well. Come on. I just threw that at the trash can, not in it. It went flying over my foot. Yay. Okay, a little bit of trim up here where I missed, and I can see the white edge. Come on. my off the camera. Sorry guys. I just cut the whole corner of that frame off, so I'm gonna just even up the bottom and cut it off the bottom too. Yes, I just did that. That's what my consequences are sometimes. So I was trying to get these tiny little slivers of white off. It usually works, but sometimes nope. All right, so now so there is the lines for our stairs is here, and we have these two squares right here. We're gonna put those in. So again, I'm gonna just use some of the white glue. Especially since we are still flat. And these are paper, so a little bit too much glue. Whoops. I know it's crooked, I'm not done yet. Right, just lay flat now. What am I? And then in the circle, it's going to be the clock. I keep wanting to say buoy, life preserver, the clock life preserver that we made a few videos ago. We're going to set that right there. So because the back is paper, again, I'm going to do the white glue. I'm just going to make sure I'm straight up and down. I wasn't, so there we go. All right, and now our I have to cut out this clock. This is a clock too. So excuse me. You could probably just, it is shaded on a square. You could probably just cut out that whole square and put it on there, but it is a circle on there, and you would cover up the wallpaper. So this is just going to take me a minute. Take my time and try not to cut off any of these little it's like a ship's steering wheel, you know, spikes, these little spikes, I guess. So yeah, those of you that watch each of these, I kind of update you on what I'm doing. My Vampire Diaries, I don't hate it anymore. I mean, I'm still not happy with it, but I gotta say, I did I googled, what do they call a spoiler. I've been spoiling it through the whole thing because I don't care. And I know in the book, Elena Caroline stays with Stefan, and I always hated that. And in the TV series, not only does she not go back to Stefan, but she stays with Damon. And Stefan goes with Caroline, which I love. I love that fact. I thought that they, even before I knew anything, I have thought for a while now that Caroline and Damon, Caroline and Stefan should be together. So I'm not totally hating it. And I'm about just over halfway done. Boy, these are kind of a pain in the neck. Oh, I should say fingers, maybe. And honestly, I really don't know how I'm doing. I might have to trim some up. I have no clue. Did it not cut through? I guess I just missed some of the corners. Oh, and did I tear that out? Okay. Oh, I did. I tore one of them. Dang it. Where did it go? Oh. Okay. So that is also going to have to get glued on. Yeah, it's a little messy, but I was gonna say, but I don't care, but I kind of care. Not on every little bit, but like the big white that you just go, oh, that's not supposed to be there because it's a big glaring white spot. Put just a drop, like just a smear on each of these to help it lay down. Please. So now we just want to get that evened up. And then a dollop down here. Oh, no. There we go. Whoa, jeez. It's not the bestest, but it's not horrid. I do want to, kind of have a bit of an uneven spot here. See if my marker will help any. Not really, but okay. Okay. we're good there. All right, so now that part is done. And now we need a 7, which, so now we're into a bag. Actually, I'm gonna, before I get these out, I'm gonna cut so I need a 10-31. Okay, these were like this. I cut them off. So this is a 10-29 and this is 31. Now it shows the full, no hole in the middle, is 31. And the one with the hole in the middle that we need to cut out is 29. So they just misnumbered. The number should be flipped, or the pieces should be flipped with the numbers. So just so you know, I mean, we'll just put them in the correct spaces. That happens. It's not the first one I've had that's done that. But as long as, you know, you pay, that's why we pay attention. Because they wouldn't have like matched up with the wood. So there's no worries. It was just a misprint. Got a new, I wanted a new project, but not something that I wanted to record for the channel, and something that I could actually do in my bedroom. So I just got, it's really pretty. It's a stack of books. It's kind of in the wild. It's a paint by number kit. Oh my goodness, I haven't done a paint by number kit since I was like a little kid, right? This thing, whoo. It's gonna take me forever. I have to use one of my magnifying glasses to see the numbers and the boundaries on some of the pieces on some of them. They're so tiny. And the paint is so thick, I'm gonna have to water it down because I can't get all those little bitty spots with that thick paint. Okay, so this does have a bit of a dotted line. So I'm going to use handy dandy ruler here. It's just on one side. Now, meaning it's probably going around a piece of wood, and I could use the wood if I want. That's why I'm not going to do a hard pen. I'm just going to do a soft one here, just to give me an idea of where that's going to start. Set along the wood. Okay, same thing with this one, only we also have to cut out the inside square. I don't think we'll get to any of the chandeliers on this video. My neck is already starting to hurt from sitting here, so let's see. Actually, even if my neck wasn't hurting, I don't think we would have time to get to them today. But that's okay. We'll get there next time because we've got quite a few lighting fixtures to make. And that's going to take some time, so we're not going to rush it. Sometimes some of that wire work is very finicky. should have used a ruler on these ones. They're not like really bad. They're just kind of a bit wavy. That's okay. There we go. And now 10-27 and 28. Let's just keep going. There's 10-27, yep. Get these all cut out. That way, if you want to fast forward, you can just fast forward through the cutting. If you want to come back when I apply it, it'll all be at once. It's warm in here. Gonna have to break down and get a fan with a light with a fan on it for in here, and then like beg my dad to install it. He installed the one in my bedroom, and it's not his favorite thing to do. But if I get the same exact one, he'll already know how to do it. Is my way of thinking there, because there was no instructions in at all, like not even just in another language. Like no, there was no instructions. Just this, I didn't want to try to arch all one way, so we'll cut the center part out. And then what else did I say? I need 10-28. Oh, this little picture right here. That's gonna sit on that paper. We'll get there. Bum, 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 bum. I think that's all the paper. Okay, so we need wood pieces 7 and 6. I'm just gonna pull them all out because these are coming up, pretty sure. So we want to do these on the opposite side, not the blue side. Oh, I got it jammed up. Let me see. Which side is this extra supposed to go on? I just want to know if it's supposed to go that way or that way. Because I can flip it top or bottom as long as I get it on the right way. Oh, it's the That's the roof. Huh? Oh, okay. So, okay, so I'm pretty sure this is the roof. Okay, so it fits that way. And there's a slight slant. So the stripes up and down on the paper are going to go opposite of what's on the blue part of the wood. And then that little bit of extra paper is going to be on the slant. Now I'm definitely doing most of my pushing down towards the slanted side because I want that extra glue to get on the lip of that, because I didn't get it like specifically on that edge there. All right, so there's one. I did not pre-bend this one, I forgot, so let's give it just, I'm glad I didn't bend it all the way because it doesn't need to bend that far. Just a little bit. Okay, so the slant is here. So stripes left to right means stripes up and down on the blue. I know, I should have just put a bit in the center, but I had already started before I realized. Now having the inside edge also will help you line it up a bit more easier. Make sure we get this little slant real good. This slant did not get, like this slant is not down at all, pretty much. So I'm almost just like gonna glue on the outside and just hold it down. Done. So that's our roof. I'm a little bit over on here and on here. was a bit more than just a little, so I wanted to go ahead and clean that up. Come on, lay down. Okay, oh. Kind of snag that one a little bit. That's okay. All right. And then on our wait, not that one. Oh, this one here. So it's going to go on the dark side, not the white painted side, on the dark side with no paint, which means that the door frame, the open door is going to be more towards the left, which will line up with the paper we're going to put right on there. Mash that down. Slit a little bit. And then on here is a frame, an outline for the picture frame. And it is a lovely shelf with like a boat. There's a boat on the side and shelves with decorative bits and bobs on there. I mean, I understand why we just put, like, you know, a picture of it. It would have kind of been nice to make a shelf with little things on it. I don't know. I say that because I don't have to make it. But if I had to make it, I'd probably be going like, why? Just give us a sticker or a picture. All right. There's that wall. And now when we're gonna flip this one over, and we need 2 B12s and a B13, which I think is just in the open parts of this. They're gonna be blue. So here we have the B13, it's the blue arch. So we just need to find the 2 pieces. There's one, and there's the other one. Okay. Yeah, all the other blue pieces are much whiter, so I don't need to measure. So I'm going to start with the, let me see. Just afraid, okay, hold on. Paper's a little bit off the edge there. What I'm afraid of is if I start with the arch, these are gonna not be set. Yeah, it's gonna hang off the edge. So, but if I go to the bottom, Oh, that's right. No, we're down. So I'm gonna have to put the bottom ones, the straight ones on first. Okay. I'm gonna use the alcohol glue for this. It is much better on the wood pieces. If you are ever doing another kit or you didn't get the glue with this kit, I like to use Aleene's Original Tacky Glue, sometimes with a little bit of crazy super glue with the brush applicator. My favorite combination of hurry up and stick. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and stand these up when I put this on here, so that way I know it's not gonna be too high. And I'm just gonna make sure that it's even. Same thing with the other side. Let's see how, oh, it's pretty good. Moved it so it came kind of off of that. We'll fix that. Okay, so there's our door frame. A8, we already did that one. Paste B8, B9, B10, and B11, well, as shown. What? Oh. 8, 9, 10, 11. Basically, they want us to build the window in there. Where are we at time-wise? Oh, we're right there. So let me pull the pieces, or am I gonna have to measure? Yeah, I'm gonna have to measure pieces. So basically we're gonna build a frame around the outside and then cross beams in the middle. And then we will build up couple of pieces on here and our roof, and then we're gonna start putting them all together. So yep, we're gonna do that. We're gonna do that on the next video, on the next build. So we will find the correct pieces to build this window and get it built up, then get the right pieces to build this little, it's like the portico, is that what they call it, like in front of a door? I don't know. We're gonna build a few things on the side and then the roof. So we will get that all done next time and then start assembling. You guys, I'm actually finally, like like a little excited to start assembly. We've been building these little bits and bobs for so long that I'm like, oh, please, can we just start putting some stuff together? So, yep. Anyways, I wanted to thank you, each and every one of you. I appreciate you so much, and I hope to see you on the next build. Bye.